There are multiple ways you can pay rent. You can pay online via the tenant portal. We accept personal checks, cashier's checks, money orders, and you can place them in the drop boxes at your property.
Our initial lease terms are a 3-month, 6-month, and 12-month. We do have additional fees for those short-term ones, so the 3-month is an additional $75 a month, while the 6-month is an additional $50 a month. Once you've completed your initial lease term, we do offer a month-to-month for an additional $100 a month, along with those standard 3, 6, and 12 months.
If rent is not received within the 5-day grace period, late fees will be applied per your lease agreement, and then you will be issued a 7-day eviction notice.
Renewal options are typically provided prior to your lease expiration. Any new rental terms or price adjustments would be provided in writing roughly 45 to 60 days prior to that lease expiration.
If there is a rent increase, that typically occurs at lease renewal. It is at the discretion of RIZER and would be communicated to you in advance with your renewal offer.
Written 30-day notice is required. You can provide that via your online portal, a 30-day notice to vacate form, or via email.
Lawn care, snow removal, and trash are included in your rent. Tenant responsibility for utilities include water, sewer, electricity, internet, unless otherwise stated in your lease.
A written 30-day notice is required. Once management has received keys, we will go in to perform our move-out inspection, where we determine if there's any cleaning and/or repairs that are needed. If determined to be tenant's fault, those charges would be reduced from the security deposit if eligible. And we would have 14 days from the day we received keys to get your final move-out statement and/or deposit postmarked and in the mail.
There are certain circumstances where your security deposit may not be refunded back to you. Deductions may include damages above normal wear and tear, cleaning charges, unpaid rent, or lease violation fees.
Subletting is not permitted. Early termination of your lease may require additional fees, responsibility for remaining rent, and forfeiture of your security deposit.
Residents are required to maintain renters insurance during the duration of their lease. They have 2 options. They can opt into our master policy for a small monthly fee, or they can provide their third-party policy.
Lease breaches include non-payment of rent, early termination of lease, unauthorized occupants or pets, or any other violation outlined in the lease agreement.
Parking options vary by community. We offer garages you may rent. There would be unassigned parking and assigned parking. Vehicles may be towed at the owner's expense if it's improperly parked. Check with your specific property on where permitted parking is located.
Management will not enter your apartment without notice unless it is considered an emergency, which could be fire, flood, or safety concerns. For any non-emergency reasons, advance notice will be provided to the tenant.
Amenities are reserved for residents and their accompanied guests. Access after hours may require key fob or passcode access.
Locks are changed if non-return of keys. However, a majority of our locks are keyless entry and require a passcode. So as soon as a resident vacates the apartment, the code is deleted. Only authorized management and maintenance personnel have access.
Residents must dispose of their trash in the designated compactors. Improper disposal of your trash may result in fines. See your specific property for details.
Emergency maintenance is available 24/7 for issues involving safety concerns and property integrity. Residents should contact the emergency after hours phone line.
Guests are welcome for short-term visits. Guests staying longer than 14 days must be approved by management. See your property manager for details.
Non-emergency requests should be submitted through your resident portal or by contacting the maintenance line.
We follow Nebraska state guideline, which allows 2 individuals per 1 bedroom. If you have a 1-bedroom unit, 2 individuals can stay in that unit. If you have a 2-bedroom unit, 4 individuals can stay in that unit. And if you have a 3-bedroom unit, you can have 6 people in your unit.
Our communities follow a preventative pest control program. Residents are encouraged to promptly report any pest-related concerns.
All changes must be communicated and approved through the office in writing and may require updated documents for your lease and may include additional charges.
Alterations to the unit are not permitted. If made, they may result in additional charges at the time of move-out.
Our policy for pets allows 2 pets per unit. Additional fees may apply. If you have an ESA registered pet, documentation is required through the office.
Applications are submitted online. We go through your eviction and criminal history. When we're looking at your credit scores, it's not so much what your score is, but why is it that score? Do you make your payments on time? Do you have any eviction history? Do you have any collections? So those are the things that we thoroughly look through to determine if you are the perfect fit for our properties. What you can expect when visiting one of our properties is to be greeted with a warm smile and "It's a great day at RIZER. What can I get you information on?" We really want to ensure that we are understanding what your wants and needs are, so we're going to ask a lot of questions. Once we have a better understanding of what you're looking for, we're going to tour apartments that would fit those needs and find the perfect home for you.